Hello, this is Gary Oakes from Untitled.com. This video tutorial is focusing on the advanced website builder and focusing on the gallery. So what is a gallery? So I have a templated website already loaded up here. It has 3 pages. One of the pages so happens to be a gallery, and I'll click this now. A gallery is a number of images that can be added within your website. And there is animation already occurring on these images as I hover over them. And actually you may not see it, but there's a title here as well and a caption that appears as I go across each one. To add a gallery, it's done via widgets. It's actually the gallery widget. So if I select widgets, I can either type in gallery here. If it's not in your frequently used, you can scroll down to media and you can find a photo gallery. To add one of these, I'm just going to add a new row. So I'm going to add a row above. So I have an empty row here. I'm going to now go to the widget and I'm going to select the gallery, the photo gallery widget, and slide it in. There are some default images already here. You can replace these. If you click onto it, scroll across over here, you can now replace the image. You can also position the image, give it a title and a description. You can add an image by going over here. And remember, you can either add your own, use one of the existing images, or you can search on the free stock images by typing in a title here. I'm just going to add in an existing one. Done. So I now have 4 images within the gallery. Not very many. If I go to design, I can now design how I would like the gallery to look. You have different layouts. You can play with these. I'm just going to stick with the existing layout. You can decide where you would like the captions to appear. At the moment, the captions are in the center as shown here, but you can have them underneath the image or at the bottom of the image. I'm just going to stick with the default one here. You can have the text as shown here in the center, or you can have it, say, at the top left. You can decide, or at the bottom right, or at the bottom center. Number of columns, let's make it 2, as I've only got 4 images. You can auto adjust the columns. I'm just going to leave that as it is. Visible rows, I'm just going to say 1. And you've got a few more text come at the bottom here. Regarding the images, you can change the height, you can change the space between them. You can have rounded corners, display full image. I'm going to stick with that. You can have a shadow. You can see some shadows at the bottom there as well. The hover color at the moment is kind of a white color. We might want to change that to something like a yellow color. But as you can see, as I hover over it, it completely blanks it yellow. So scroll down, you need to change the opacity to the level that you want. Stick with that. You can have an effect on each image on hover. So at the moment, it's apart from this color coming up, you can actually change. You might want to zoom in. You might want to add an animation to the image. So when the images actually appear on the page, they actually do something. So in this case, they'll bounce in. I'm not going to have an effect on the image. I'm going to say none. Text, you can hardly see the text. It's actually appearing at the bottom here. So we want to change the text background color maybe. Clear. You can have a border. And you can have padding. Let's look at the text itself. So this is the font style, the size, this is the color. As we can barely see it, let's make it white. Now we can see color. So we get color, we might want it bold. This is the title text. So white and bold, and we can change it here. Description is also not very clear, so I might want to change the color of this as well. Make that white. So now I can see the text and the title and the description. You have a chance to change the frame style here of the gallery itself. I'm going to keep it full. You can change the background color. I'm going to keep it white. You can have a border around the outside of the gallery. And you've got the view more image link here, which is this one here. You might want to change that one. I keep the color. I might want it bold, and I might want it in the center, and actually I might want it bigger. You can hide share images. I'm just going to leave that. Animation. So you can now add animation to the gallery itself. So on entrance is when this gallery appears on the page. It does something. So I'm going to say it fades in, and I'm going to fade in from the bottom. So when somebody scrolls down to this part of the page, that's what will happen. You can change some of the parameters and you can preview it. And lastly, you have the opportunity to look at the spacing inside the gallery and outside the gallery. So that's how you add a gallery. If you're using one of the templates and you have an existing gallery and you want to change the parameters of this, just right and mouse click edit, change your images accordingly. And if you go to design, you can change the design accordingly as well. So you can really tailor the gallery to your needs.